Okay guys, so today I just want to share with you this quick update and letting you guys know where my heart is. This update is going to be for the past few months of homeschool. I wanted to just share with you if we're going to be able to actually finish with this material that we've been working with. So I would like just to start with Bible. We've been doing 3-minute devotions for boys. We are going pretty quick with it compared to the fact that we start this program around October, November, somewhere around in there. So we've been working very well with this. It's a very simple book. It doesn't really take 3 minutes. So it's been working very well with our curriculum for Bible, and we are using answers. This is the homeschool edition and is working pretty well with us, but we are going a little bit slow. So we are about to reach lesson 9, and it talks about correction. This is year 1, creation to Joseph. It has 4 levels, which means 4 years. This program lasts a year, and we are just taking our time because Bible is something that I don't like to do in a hurry. I like to take our time and that we are able to learn a lot. I have a teacher guide, which is this one, and he has his own activity book, which is something that I like as well. You have the opportunity to use the website where they have something called building blocks. They are able to watch a video that just gives a brief introduction to what they're going to see in that lesson. As well, it is in a fun way. They can practice their memory verse with some of the songs that are there. And it's just been really helpful when it comes to Bible. We've been learning quite a lot, including myself. So I would like to jump really quick to All About Reading. All About Reading, we are on our last level. This is All About Reading level 4. We are on lesson 39, so we've been working. Some of the lessons is working pretty fast. He's been able to move fast. And some of them is taking him a little bit of time. Some of them comes with a few lip words, 5, 10 lip words. And some of them have more words than other lessons. So I think that is the reason why I noticed that with some lessons he is moving quite fast, and some of the lessons he is taking a little bit long. So maybe a few weeks, at least a few weeks ago, I noticed that he did finish with 2 or 3 lessons in just that week, and it was because of that, because the lesson was quite simple and he was able to move. It was just more reading, maybe a few words for him to learn new and to practice, as well as the phonograms. So I think that was helpful. So we've been moving very well with All About Reading. I am expecting to be able to finish this program this year. We might touch a little bit when it comes to our summer, and we might not. My plan was that he was going to be able to finish these by the end of May. So let's see how that goes. It's just 63 lessons in here. So he is going to be reaching this next week, lesson 40. So hopefully we're going to be able to finish these prior the end of May. That's what I am planning and hopeful for. So the next program that I would like to give you an update is for traditional spelling. Traditional spelling is working very well for him as well. He is working well with traditional spelling. Again, compare that we started late start to our homeschool year. So he's on lesson 17. He's finishing that, and he will be starting this next week, lesson 18. It comes with 34 lessons. So we've been working very well with traditional spelling, and I am able to see progress with him, which is very important. I would like to take my time when it comes to spelling, but I noticed he's been working very well. So I am thinking that, as I have planned, I think we're going to be able to finish these by the end of May. We might touch a little bit of June, and we might not. So let's see how this goes. So far, I've been moving pretty fast with it, and I noticed that he's progressing when it comes to his spelling. So that is very important. We are using the next books. He is using the practice sheets and the supplemental workbook. I have him choose one of the pages, he usually has 2 activities in here that he's able to do for each lesson. So lesson 18 has 2 activities. So I just have him pick one. Sometimes I just depends if I see he needs more practice in that area. I am the one that picks for him, but usually I have him picking what he wants, and he has the practice sheets. Again, he has 2 spaces for each lesson. I just have him copy one, and he has printing, and he practiced his cursive with the spelling as well, because if you notice, the list is in cursive. And he has so half of the book is in printing and half of the book is in cursive. So he's able to practice his manuscript and cursive with the spelling. Moving fast to grammar, because I am trying to keep this video short and sweet for you guys, because I know you guys are busy. So I would like to move to our grammar. We are using Fixed Grammar. He is finishing Robin Hood, and we are planning to move to our next level. He's working very well with Fixed Grammar. We are pretty much at the end stage of the Fixed Grammar program, because we have Mowgli is Frog Prince, and he already expressed that he's not interested on doing Little Mermaid. I think it's because of the title of the book, the story that he's going to be working with, that he doesn't want to do it. But we have some plans already. So he's been working with Fixed Grammar. I think he has 5 more lessons, 5 more weeks to do. Let's see. Yes, he will be on week 25, so he has 5 more weeks to go. So by the end of May, again, I think he will be very well done, and that put us really well when it comes to grammar. Just as I expected we were going to finish. I know that he works very well with grammar. That is something that he thrives very well on doing. So I was expecting for him to be able to finish with this book fast, as he's been doing. Next thing that I would like to be talking is about math. And with math, we've been doing primary mathematics. So he finished with primary mathematics, and he's just working with the extra activity book or extra practice, and he's about to reach the end of the book. So he's been working very well, and that is something that I like. So it's just a review of what he's been doing. So he has multiplication, subtraction, money. He has in here division. So all of that, practicing with this book of primary mathematics, working very well for us. Next one that he's been working with, and is for math, is Matthew C Beta. We decided to go with Beta because I wanted to take care of some gaps. So Matthew C is working very well for us. He's about to finish. I think he has 4 or 5 lessons left, 4 lessons left. For Matthew C Beta, he's been working through all the pages, and the reason why is because, again, I am trying to take care of some gaps, and he's been able to work very well with the program, so he's been moving quite fast now. So we will be finishing these by middle of May, end of May. I am thinking even before that, as he's been working with it so well. Next one I am going to be talking about, and he's been doing the tests as well. So for Matthew C, that is something that I forgot to let you guys know, is financial literacy. With financial literacy, we are moving a little bit slow, not as fast as I planned, but we've been moving. This is something that we start late, and we've been working very well with it. It's just, I would like it to be working a little bit faster, but I want as well to be able to see that he's actually retaining the information. So if he has to take a little bit more of what I had planned and expected for this year, that's fine. So we are working with financial literacy well, and it's something that I really like. It's simple, just to give an introduction towards financial literacy. I think it is important, and it's just something to keep practicing his math skills and money, and just learning how to budget, write a check, things like that, that are so important. Those are skills that just need to be taken care of. The next one that I would like to talk is geography. So we've been using as well maps of the USA. This is from Yvonne Moore, just like the financial literacy coming from Yvonne Moore. Working very well. We are about to finish when it comes to geography. It's a simple book. It just has some information about each state and a map. And he's been using a little map that I will add a picture somewhere in here, where he can just add the stickers and he can identify the state that we've been finishing talking. We use as well Homeschool Pop for that information, just to add some variety here and there. And we have been using these two books. This is from Dollar Tree to get some information as well. This poetry book talks about the states, so that is working very well for us. It's something that is simple, but it keeps reviewing the states. I think it's very important, and I would like to continue have him practicing when it comes to geography. Now I would like to tackle history, and history we've been using learning American history through literature. This is a great program. My only complaint is that it's taking us quite long to just read the stories. Usually I have him reading 1 or 2 chapter books, and I sometimes do it as a read aloud. Often I do it as a read aloud, and it's just taking us a little bit more of time, but it's a program that we really enjoy. It has activities in here that you're able to do with your kids, games, recipes as well. It has fun facts, a timeline, and it's just been very, very fun projects to do. It just has more information on the appendix for word crosswords, sorry. And it's just a good way to review what you guys are going through with the lessons, flags, and more information. So it's working well with us, but we are going quite slow. We are on unit 2, which is the American Revolution. So we've continued working with this book. Obviously, we are not going to be ending this book for this year. That is something that caused me a little bit of a panic because I like to finish the books. And I'm a little bit of a type A when it comes to my planner. So I just feel a little bit worried when it comes to the history, but so far it's working very well. And we like the suggestions for the books so far. So that is something that I like. Now, we're going to continue with science. Science, we are using Apologia. Zoology, Flying Creatures of the Fifth Day. Awesome program, but we are going to slow with it. Now, the reason for that is because pretty much I am doing all the projects and activities with my kid. And obviously, that is going to make us take quite a long time with the program, but it's something that we both enjoy. So I would like to continue, even if it is slow, I would like to continue with Apologia because we really enjoy the activities, the way that the information is presented, and the fact that I don't have to look for extra information because it's really packed with information and it just concentrates in one thing. So I think it's like something that is beneficial for us, and I really enjoy that. So we continue with Apologia. Now for Spanish, we are using Sun School Spanish and La Cartilla Fonética, which is this one here. I really like La Cartilla Fonética because it goes through the phonics, and I think that's the best way when you're teaching Spanish to start with the phonetical sounds. And I am using the book for Homeschool Spanish. I decided to drop the CDs and the DVDs because he was just not able to concentrate. He didn't enjoy it. He didn't like it. He was a little bit frustrated when it comes to the CDs and the DVDs. So I end up using just the book. So we are moving with Homeschool Spanish, but we are just using the book. We are not using anything else from Homeschool Spanish. Well, I continue with Homeschool Spanish until we finish. That is something that obviously we're not going to be able to finish this year because we're at the beginning. I think we waste a lot of time by him not being able to just use the CDs and the DVDs. He was not able to concentrate, so it makes us waste quite a few time on that. So I would like to just take my time and just go through this with him, but me as a teacher, again, just showing him what to do with the program. Thing that I forgot to talk about is the story of the world. With the story of the world, this is something that we start late as well, but we are moving. We are on chapter 13. This is obviously something that we are not going to be able to finish for this year, so we will be moving this to our next year, and I am pretty sure that we are going to be able to finish for our next year. And we would like to continue with the story of the world for our last level of a story of the world. So we have one more level and we will finish with a story of the world. So it's been a few years with the story of the world, and we have been enjoying a story of the world quite a lot. So that is something that I like, the fact that we finished already with we're about to finish with the program. Now I would like to give you some of the read alouds that we've been going through, and some of them are, let me just look in here. We are using Mr. Revere and I, and this is one of the read alouds that we are doing, chapter books for our history, learning American history for the Revolution. And we are using as well, we are reading Digging Up the Past. This is one of the books that we've been reading so far. We are about to finish this one, and so by the time you watch this video, we will be done with this one. And we have this one almost halfway. And we've been enjoying both of them. Actually, we have enjoyed Mr. Revere and I quite a lot as well. Digging Up the Past, which is a type of history book as well. He's been reading Mr. Lemoncello. He expressed already that he's not enjoying this book. He's going to finish it, but he does not enjoy the story. I really don't like so much the vocabulary in here that they use, how they express some things in here. So he will be finishing, but he says he doesn't enjoy this book. He doesn't like it. He read as well a few other books that I have in here, like we have done these survival tales as a read aloud. As well, we have done The Sign of the Beaver and other read alouds. I will be just sharing with you guys more when it comes to what he has been reading so far and what we have done as a read aloud. So I would like to leave this video here because it will be very long. I just want to let you guys know that while this was not being as I have planned, but again, I still consider it a good year compared to the fact that we start late our homeschool year. I would like to start this upcoming year early because of that, and I think it's still a good year. I have some health issues, and that is something that is been affecting our homeschool. We had a period of time where we were sick, and that make us take long, and now we are kind of like in some areas running, I wouldn't say behind, but not to what I have planned is what I am trying to say. So are we going behind to my plans? So I feel like for some of the materials, we're going to be able to move to our new materials. And for some of them, we're going to be probably dragging them until our next year. Some of them are going to change. I can tell you and give you that ahead of time. And well, I will just share a little bit more with you guys once I start uploading the videos of our new curriculum and what we're going to be using for our upcoming year. I feel like I would like to see how I planned for our evaluation for this end of year, and see how things are going to be working with. I would like to switch our schedule a little bit for our upcoming year. I am still on the plans for that, and that's where my heart is being so far. I am just, guys, it's overwhelming sometimes just to go through the season of selecting curriculum and just looking to what you are going to be using for the upcoming years, because you have to start looking to how you've been working with these previous materials for the previous years. So just with that experience and looking how he's been working, looking how I am working with those materials myself when it comes to me as a teacher and as a mom that works outside, single mom, just doing things one day at a time and just making sure that we are getting to where we need to be. So that is so far what I have. So I will just leave this video here. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Hope you guys enjoy this update and that is helpful, and that you guys know that you guys are not alone in this. Just because you guys see us here, you see me here on YouTube, doesn't mean that I don't go through this process that sometimes gets us overwhelmed and frustrated. You feel a little bit burnt out, and it's normal. We all go through that, even us that have been already going through this for a few years already. So it's just giving you more experience and giving you more time to learn about how you guys like to do things and how you guys like to go through the process when it comes to selecting curriculum and working with the programs that you guys have selected. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to hit like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I will see you then. Bye bye.